It's your boy AJ back with another freaking video, and today I'm here with another story time, you guys. I hope y'all are enjoying story time week, but we have a very short but funny story today. So without further ado, let's run the intro so we can get directly on in today's story time, okay? So before we start off, I do want to say, are y'all sending y'all emails? I need some emails for the advice series, okay, baby? I need some more emails for the truth is. So, girl, email me at contactjalenporter@gmail.com. Once again, it's contactjalenporter@gmail.com. Tell me if you know about the juiciest stuff that ever happened in your life, or either if you need some help. Girl, go email me something. Girl, send me something in the email so we can start back the series. Anyways, let's get on into this story time. So this story time takes place ninth grade year. Now, I was in an anger management classroom like I told y'all before and plenty other stories. I was in this thing called STEP. So this is where I met the girl that we're finna talk about. She was in an anger management classroom and I was in the anger management classroom, and we met the first year. Yeah, the first year. We met the first year of me being there at the high school. Yep, because she was in ninth grade and I was in ninth grade. We were both in the anger management classroom. So that's how we met. So she was cool. I vibed with her. I had a time, that is a whole nother story, but I had a time where I had a crush on her, girl. She was cool. She was a cool vibe. She was a good vibe, a cool, funny person. She was about as crazy as me. We were, you know, we were seeing each other. Then also I knew both of her brothers, and I think it was two or three, I don't know, but I knew her brothers, I knew her mom, I knew the people of the people. So she was a cool person, and like I said, the family liked me, so I liked her. We met in anger management classroom. We were cool throughout ninth grade year. Now this story takes place at the end of ninth grade year, because we had been in school for long enough. Like, we had already made some more friends. We was going to lunches and all that stuff. But this takes place later on in our first year of high school. Now me and her was in the same anger management classroom, but we didn't take like a lot of same classes together. I think if we took a class together in ninth grade, it had to be like just one, and then the only time we would really see each other was in the anger management classroom. And we didn't take the same lunch. We didn't do anything. We didn't really have the normal classes out to ourselves with each other. So this day particular, I remember coming to lunch. I was on 5th period. I remember coming from lunch. I remember coming from my 5th period class going to lunch, and I seen her already in the cafeteria. So I'm like, oh, what is she doing in the cafeteria? I'm like, okay, what is she doing in the cafeteria? Like, I ain't never took a lunch with her. That's my home girl. You know, we usually miss each other during the lunch. What's she doing here? So I see her, whatever, but you know me, I'm a big girl, so I had to go get me something to eat. So I stroll on inside of the, you know, the actual where they cooking the food at, and get me something to eat. You know, some inmate food. Go grab me some inmate food, and then I go and meet her at the table. So I go get my plate, meet her at the table. Now, she absolutely was like a tom girl, but still a girl's. I don't know how that mix. I don't know how I blend, but if you understand, you understand. Which meaning she like had a lot of boyfriends, and she was not like boyfriends, but like a friends that are boys. She had a lot of them, and she was real, like, you know, playful and just real tomboyish with the boys. So when I came back out with my jail food, she's sitting in the cafeteria, you know, playing around with some Negroes. Then it came into the cafeteria as I was in there getting my food. So I come out, and I'm kind of shy and retreat, so I kind of sit by her, but not with her. You get what I'm saying? I sit by her close enough for her to walk over and talk to me, but not with her. With them Negroes I don't know. So I let her be over there with the Negroes I don't know, and I'm sitting at the table by myself, or either somebody else at the table chit-chatting. I don't know. I can't remember, because this day was more iconic than remembering who was sitting at the table with me eating chicken tenders, okay? So I'm sitting at this table, and I'm watching, you know, her talk to the boys, and it's getting a little up, but I'm not understanding like the it's getting. I'm seeing it, the tension rise. But like I said, she's a tomboy. I'm thinking maybe she just playing around, and they just playing around. I'm not thinking what I'm witnessing is actually like finna be abroad or something. Girl, so they going back and forth. I'm chicken tender. They going back and forth. I'm chicken tender. Girl, out of nowhere, this boy grabs her ponytail and just throws it. It just throws it on the ground, and it's like a comedy dramatic. I heard a noise when the ponytail hit the ground. Maybe I didn't, but I thought I did. So the ponytail's on the ground and my mouth is to the ground. Both of us just on the ground. The ponytail and my mouth. And I'm like, I'm looking, and before I can really like gas and catch my breath, somebody walks over, grabs the ponytail, and throws it into the air. And when I tell you that ponytail flew into the air, and it felt like it just froze. It looked like it just froze. It looked like it stayed there for like 15 or 20 minutes, so everybody in the school could come and look at it, girl. Like I told some of my girls on live when I told the story, I said the janitor was able to see the ponytail, every teacher was able to see the ponytail, the lunch lady was able to see the ponytail. Everybody was able to come out and look at the ponytail before it came back down. Like literally when that man went and threw the ponytail, y'all, it seemed like the ponytail was up there for days. It seemed like it had just froze. So the ponytail is slowly coming on her way on back down to the ground, and I mean slowly, girl. It look like she's fighting gravity. The ponytail is slowly coming down to the ground, and I see my homegirl without the ponytail. I see my homegirl without the ponytail, y'all, and I kid you not, she has like a little, I don't even know what you call it, a little braid, a little something, a little attachment. We're gonna call it attachment. She has a little attachment in the back of her head right here where she had the ponytail. She had a little attachment, and the ponytail is gone off the attachment. So she takes her sweater, so she throws her scarf over the attachment, and then she's running out. She's running out, and let me tell you something about that lunch floor. The lunch floor was slippery. So the whole time she's running out, holding her attachment and holding that scarf, I'm praying to God. I said, don't let her fall. I said, if she fall, it's over. Oh my goodness, if she falls, it is over. So I'm literally seeing her run because the restroom was right in front of the cafeteria. As soon as you come out of the cafeteria, that was the restroom. So I literally have one eye looking at the ponytail come back down to the ground, the other eye looking at her run out of the cafeteria, and I'm speechless. Like, there's no way this just happened. And I'm thinking, like, if she wouldn't have came to my lunch, maybe if she was at the lunch, maybe she was at the lunch she was supposed to be in, I wouldn't have seen that. It wouldn't have happened. This wouldn't have been a thing. But I see her running out, and like I said, I'm praying she don't slip and slide, and out of nowhere, a teacher comes into the cafeteria. And every time a teacher comes in the cafeteria, it went down, because teachers do not come into the cafeteria. The only time you ever see teachers in the cafeteria is in middle school or elementary. But high school, if a teacher is in the cafeteria during high school, something went down. So a teacher comes in, and I know the teacher. I actually live for the teacher. Me and her actually went and had a lunch. Probably like a year and a half ago. Girl, I see the teacher come in, and I'm like, oh, she comes up to me, and I'm on the ground hollering. At this point, I cannot hold any laughs anymore. I'm done being flabbergasted. I'm done being gagged. It's time for me to laugh. So I am hollering. I mean, leaned all over the table, hollering, and I'm hollering as if I did it. But it was so funny to me. It was just funny. So I'm screaming, I'm laughing, I'm having the best key of all time. And she walks up to me, and she was like, why would you do that? I didn't do it. I didn't do anything, man. I'm over here enjoying the key, okay, baby? You're looking for the criminals, they probably ran. I don't even know where they at. I got my eyes closed. I got my head cocked back. I don't even know where they at. I can't tell you how they look. I'm falling out laughing. I didn't do it. I can tell you that for sure, though. So I'm sitting there falling out laughing. I'm falling out laughing. And of course, the teacher, she feels so bad for the girl. And I feel bad for her, too. Like I said, I know her from Anchor Management Classroom, and we have been keying throughout the year. So I was able to tell her, like, the girl, she's in the restroom. She's like, oh, I know she's in the restroom. I'm like, oh, all right, well, that's the only information I can provide you with. But you guys, I think that was like a Thursday or a Friday. I can't remember, but I know whatever day we came back to school, she was there. The girl that lost her ponytail, she didn't care. Then she came back with some braids, y'all. But this story time was the key. Hope you guys enjoyed it. Like I said, send some emails to my advice series. Show me some love so I can give y'all, you know, some advice. But I love y'all so much, and I'll definitely see y'all in a different story time. Bye.